Hi guys, thanks for tuning in today. We have a pick a card. This is going to be dedicated directly to your love interest, how you can love yourself better, what Spirit wants you to know about your love relationships. We have a clear quartz, the amethyst, and the tourmaline for pile 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and meditate on that, see which pile calls to you, and we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the clear quartz and see what cards we have. Wow, we have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. Choose love over fear. Envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Your angel card is Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas, situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Belonging, as well as wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So the ones that had chosen the clear quartz, you have gotten through a very, very difficult time in your life in regards to a relationship that was very important to you. You are now learning how to trust yourself, trust in the process, trust that there's someone else out there for you that will match you in all the boxes that you want to have matched, your energy, your belief systems, your morals, how you want your next few years to look like. This person that you're trying to manifest, that you're trying to bring in, you want that person to be on board with you. Previous relationships did not pan out. They did not match the bar that you had put up. They were distrustful. There was deceit. There was a lot of hurt and anger in regards to your past relationships. Some of you may have just gotten out of a relationship that was very toxic. Archangel Michael is asking you to believe that you are protected, that you are the warrior. You do have the right to have a beautiful, harmonious relationship. But some of us, when we go through that really tough, toxic relationship, it's hard not to bring all that into a new situation, into your thought process. You know, it starts to get to you, and you have to choose love over fear. You have to see the people for what they truly are, good and bad. Not all people out there are bad. Not all of them are narcissistic or have toxic personalities or are hostile or abusive in whatever situation you had found yourself in the past. There are good people out there with good intentions, but they are a little broken, they're a little damaged, and no one is perfect. So we have to see through the really good people that have had bad things happen to them, and then the really bad people that continually perpetuate bad things to happen to people around them. And basically the reason why they do that is because they've been hurt in the past and they never really accepted or moved on from pain from their childhood, and it just kind of snowballs into the kind of personality that you see now. Isaiah talks about having something new rebirth of yourself, a new thought process, being protected by the angels while you go through this. It's very important that you don't give up on love, whether it's a romantic love, friendship love, or love of self, because the more that you do love yourself, the more energy and love you put out, and people are attracted to that. And it really does start with ourselves. And if we were in a toxic relationship in the past, we doubt that we are lovable. We doubt that we can give and receive love the way other people do, because we were conditioned to believe that during the toxic relationship. And we need to remember that's not who we truly are. Our souls are full of love, and we as people, as humans dealing with the human experience, starts to buffer that and dull our shine because we don't think we're worthy. We don't think that what other people have is for us because we've gone through so much. Belonging, wanting to belong, wanting to be in that harmonious relationship, wanting to feel that when you come home at night, the people around you really have your back, have your best interest at heart, and that way you can be truly the person that you really are deep down inside around the ones that you love, around the ones that love you just as intensely as you love them. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Sometimes if you're an empathic person or a kind person or a sweet person and you kind of attract people that are broken, you attract people that have issues and you're always trying to help them, and that is terrific, but we also don't want to help them at an expense to our own happiness and an expense to our own future. We have to know the difference between helping someone that wants help and then helping someone that is only going to keep taking our help and not actually do the work to get better. So try to know the difference in these relationships. Try to know that the people that are coming to you are all lost souls, and some of them you can help and some of them you can't. And it's okay to walk away from the toxic ones that are not going to benefit you in the end, that are not going to try to help themselves in the end, because that only will drain your energy from helping someone else, and you live in that fear-based energy that is not healthy because you're not helping other people in your daily, you're not helping yourself, and we need to get rid of that toxic relationship and the attachments that it has on us, the way we think about ourselves, the way we treat other people. And it all starts with us. It all starts with our self-confidence, knowing that we did the right thing. We tried as hard as we could. It didn't work out. They didn't want to work on themselves. They had issue A, B, and C. And as people, we are all dealing with our own issues. We're all trying to be better people, overcoming certain situations. And of course, we're on our journeys that, we have roadblocks on the daily basis, and we have to get through that with grace, love, and patience. And that can be very difficult. I'm talking about the relationships that are very toxic, that when you finally get out of them, you bring a lot of negative energy from that relationship, and you hold on to it in your heart. You hold on to it in your soul. You don't believe that you are worthy of having this kind of beautiful love that you really crave, and you do. Everyone deserves that. And people that try to keep you down and make you live in a toxic environment are just controlling your thought patterns in order for them to control your behavior. And so keep that in mind. If you're coming out of a toxic relationship, take the time to get through that. Cut the cords of that energy, of the things that you were made to believe that you know deep down inside are not true about yourself. And trust in Archangel Michael that you are safe, that the angels are standing very, very close, and to surrender those worries to them. Let them deal with it. You feel free. You feel blessed. You feel healed, so you can go and help other people. Here we have Three of Pentacles, and that is beautiful. That's working together. That's working with your mind, body, and spirit to get past whatever toxic issues you had to deal with in the past. Oh, and look at here, my friends. We have Nine of Pentacles. This is an important card because this is where you built your stability on your own, that you have all these beautiful pentacles around you, and you can look at each and every one of them and know what trial and journey you had just overcome, and that is your prize. This is beautiful. I love this. Oh, and look, we have Knight of Swords. Yes, perfect. This is coming in with clear, concise thinking, very strong, very imaginative in the aspect that you know what fights you want to have and what fights you don't, and you're going to use your words very clearly to put your intentions out there, to put yourself back on that horse where you know where you're going. You're going to be in control when you let go of the toxic relationship that you just came out of, and get rid of all the cords and all the bad thoughts and all the bad energy that you had been hanging on to. And sometimes you can be out of this relationship for years and not realize you're still hanging on to the negative aspects of that relationship. So this is where things come very, very clear to you. You work very, very hard to overcome this, and then you are standing on your own 2 feet, all on your own, because you've accomplished a lot. So this is your message for the clear quartz. Just remember, you guys are amazing, and you can overcome this toxic relationship and the holds it may have on you. As you move forward, you'll see that this will open up very beautifully once you get past that. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and move over to the amethyst for you guys. And I'm going to try to pull these slowly so I do not bump the camera. Alrighty, amethyst. We are coming in with Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. Set your intentions. Peace. I am the being of love, and I release all negative energy. Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Message. And first light, beginning a new cycle. Well, that's very interesting considering that we are in that harvest moon coming up in the next couple of days. And you are ready to take that moon cycle and make something new. Set your intention about the person that you want to have in your life. Know that as you're being very grounded and you're giving your worries, in your intentions, in your love, in your support to the universe, and staying very grounded in thought, staying very grounded in what you want, you will be rewarded with the person that you're looking for, with the energy you're looking for, whether you're looking for a romantic partner or a partner in crime, like a best friend, or you're trying to heal a situation with another person. Know that when you go and do this and you set your intentions, do it with love, do it with grace, do it with peace. Anything that you give off in love will offset any negative energy that may be around you. So keep that in mind as you manifest during the cycles of the moon. That's where everything gets a little bit more ramped up when you set your intentions and you go ahead and do your, you cleanse your crystals and you do your moon waters and you are actually journaling all the things that you want in a person or in a situation. This is where the universe is listening a little bit deeper, so keep going on that. Now, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding. This is talking about be sure of what you want before you put your intentions out there. Make sure that who you're trying to summon to you is worthy of you. If you're trying to bring in a past lover or a past love that has hurt you in the past, betrayed you, was not honest, had some issues that you couldn't deal with, make sure you know what you're getting into, because sometimes we ask for more than what we can handle and we're not actually asking for what is really going to help our soul. We miss this person. We want them back. They made us laugh. They made us feel good. But on the other aspect, they really tore us down because they took us down a road we didn't want to go down with. You know, whether they had an addiction problem or mental illness or gambling or whatever the problem is, we don't want to have that back in our lives. So be careful what we ask for. Make sure our intention is whole, pure, and full of peace and love so that you receive that back. And sometimes the universe gives us people in our lives that we didn't expect to come in. We didn't expect them to change our world upside down in the positive because they're not the type of energy that we normally go with. A lot of times that's what the angels are trying to give us, is someone that will balance us and make sure that we are grounded, make sure that we do feel stable, make sure we feel secure, and that's the energy we want to bring into our lives. The messages will come clear. You have to insert your message clearly as well. It's a two-way street with the angels and with the universe and with spirit. You have to be very clear on your messages about what you want, who you want, and how you want it. And they will also give you messages that you have to be very clear about understanding. We can't just kind of pick and choose what messages we want from angels, because they're speaking to us in different ways. We can't say, oh, well, this feather means this, but sometimes it doesn't. And don't put your intentions on the message you're receiving to make it what you want, because that person that you're trying to manifest from the past, if it didn't work, the angels are trying to tell you, no, don't go down that road again. We have someone better for you. We have someone that you will really click with. Stay in the mindset of being in the present and open up your horizons. Start looking at different things from a different perspective so you can gain more knowledge and more security in the messages that are coming to you as well. First light, beginning of a new cycle. New people are coming in. Be open to that. Be open to meeting new people at different kind of places, from different backgrounds. People are going to start piquing your interest. You're going to grow as a person as well. So your interest will be very broad now. You will not be narrow-minded about thinking that this is the only type of lifestyle that I want. Now you're going to be excited about new things, excited about meeting new people and the things you can learn. So be open, set your intentions, listen to your messages from the heart and not so much from our mind, okay? And get the message clear to universe who you want in your life, guys. So keep that in mind while you set your intentions for the moon cycles through September into October. Let's go ahead and do the last pick a card. And we have the Tourmaline. And we're going to start with karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Lead by example. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Xana. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. The moon. More cycles. Narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. So a lot of you are now in the process of releasing some bad karma that you feel like you've had around you due to some really stressful situations and relationships. And it was drama filled. It was gossiping. It was too many people in your relationship. It was so crazy that you kind of got sucked into it, knowing that that's not who you truly are. And now it's time to look at the drama and the person creating the drama from a different light. Now it's time for you to create your own path, make your own boundaries. Let them know that you are not interested in dealing with their drama and their trauma and their crazy right now. You want something solid. You want something beautiful. You want something that you can count on. Not all this other nonsense. It's like a soap opera going on in their lives constantly every single day. You're just over it. You just don't want to have anything else to do with that. And by leading by example is breaking away from the pack, knowing that you have a better path to follow. You have angels around you that are pushing you into the right direction, pushing you towards the right energy. And surrender to the angels. I can't say that enough. Release your control. Let them handle it. Let them bring the right person into your life. Don't try to manipulate the situation. Be open to all things, but don't be so hard pressed to be on one path with one type of person. Allow your energy to meet other people, expand, grow, and learn different cultures. Really be out there to see what it is that you want. Because in the past, you were controlled by the drama, and you were always looking at the left hand, not seeing what the right hand was doing. Now you're going to be on one path. No one else is going to influence how you feel, what you want, where you want to go. This is where you take back your control. And you are very protected by the angels right now. You've been through the worst of it. You've been through the hard times. Now it's time to release all that. Now it's time to bring back where you need to be. Be very, very strong into what your convictions are so that you attract the right energy. The moon is all about cycles. Also, it's about things becoming illuminated. So again, you've already completed that cycle of the person with the drama, the one that's always creating the nonsense and the mess that you have to get involved in. That is very tiring. That is very low energy. It sucks out all the high energy that you need to bring in your positive abundance when you're dealing with all that negative. And I'm not saying that that person is a complete wrong person. It's just their energy is going to stay negative all the time. It's just going to be in one big cycle until they decide to come out of it, until they decide that them creating the drama for something to do or to stay on the minds of other people is not worth it. It's very tiring and taxing. Now, narrow pathway is where you are going to be on that path that not a lot of people are going to be on. People aren't going to understand why you walked away from this energy. People are not going to understand why you decided that you are going to put yourself first, and that what was happening in that relationship, whether it was just recent past or a lot further in your past, that you just can't handle it anymore. It's not for you. You don't need that negativity in your life, and you're going to go on a different path. You're going to look at different things from a different aspect. You're going to go back to school. You're going to find a new job. You're going to raise your vibration. You're going to put your love and your light out there to attract the right kind of people. This is a beautiful new beginning for you guys. So those of you that were drawn to this pile, know that the worst really truly is behind you. The drama is behind you. Lead by example. Show people what it is to be happy. And they will want a piece of that. They will want a piece of that energy when they see that you're truly happy within yourself, within your surroundings, within your friends and your partnerships, within your new loves. And they're going to be like, how did they get there? How did they get to that point? And they're going to want to really kind of mimic what you did. And that's beautiful. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in the upright, and then the Hangman in reverse. This is all talking about the drama of the past, okay? The Knight of Pentacles it was not stable. It was not solid. It was not something that someone was giving to you. It was more like they were taking your stability from you. They were taking that energy, your thoughts, your hard work, and they were using it to band-aid how they were feeling, which was all that drama nonsense that they were creating. The King of Swords is when you come in and you're like, okay, I wash my hands of this. I'm done. I can't be bothered. I have other things to do and places to be that I want to focus on, and this is not it. You finally have enough. And then looking at it from a different perspective, the Hangman, a tough perspective, making a very tough choice, guys, when the Hangman's in reverse. You do not want to have to make this decision, but it's being forced upon you because deep down inside you're miserable with this drama energy. This person is not going to change, and it's only going to perpetuate longer and longer and longer until you put a stop to it, until you put that sword down and cut the cord and be like, you know what? If you want to go ahead and stay in that drama all the time, I'll see you later because I have things to do. I have goals to complete. I have a life to live. I'm not going to stay in that energy. And then that person really will see how much you blossom, how much you come out of your shell, and how you are very successful and your abundance pours in because you walk away from that energy. So keep that in mind when you do have to make this really, really tough choice, but choose you, choose love, and choose peace above all else. Thank you guys for letting me read for you today. I hope the message has helped. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.